So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Welcome to the second leg of this Davido SOPHIA custodianship issue. And as I always tell you guys, when we discuss these issues, we use them as a reflection, as a standpoint for social issues that are affecting many of us watching. So it's not just about, oh, we're talking about Davido, we're talking about, no. So many people are in the same situation as Davido. So many people are in the same situation as SOPHIA. And so many people grew up being in the same situation as IMADE. So by holding these conversations, by sharing our thoughts, we are not only dissecting the issues at hand, we are providing insights and solutions to people in similar situations. So don't forget to drop all your comments. Your comments are very important, are of very great influence to the thousands of people watching and reading. So without further ado, let us continue with this video. I went through the message that SOPHIA and Davido's father, Mr. Adeleke, shared. And I want us to have an open mind to these messages. Let me read them very briefly. So Davido's father, the message opens with Davido's father reaching out saying, "Hi SOPHIA, I called. Please return my call at your convenience. Take care, Daddy." Then she responded, "Good evening, sir. I spoke with Uncle Dele. Thank you very much for your warm invitation and including IMADE in the Adeleke Christmas family holiday. Unfortunately, we've already made our family Christmas plans. Kindly note that this is not to isolate IMADE from family activities, and just to reiterate, the invitation is welcomed and appreciated. However, in the future, we will require ample notice of at least 2 months, as well as IMADE's father carrying out his parental responsibilities stated in the legal documents labeled child maintenance." Whoever is advising SOPHIA does not like her, which was shared with his lawyers on the 24th of June 2023. I believe this would build trust and repair the fractured relationship between father and child, as well as make everyone more comfortable for IMADE to partake in future family activities. I wish you a very warm compliment of the season. God bless, sir. Now, this message, if you notice, the man is not coming legal, official. This man is coming family, daddy. If SOPHIA would listen to good advice, do you know that she can penetrate this family and get everything she wants through this daddy that is extending a leave of friendship to her and the baby? If this family does not love her or love the baby, they would bullshit her. Do you know how many women in Nigeria have given birth for families and the family does not even want to see the woman or the child? They consider her an infidel that has come to dent the family's name and spoil the reputation of their family and their child. They see the woman as filth. Even if the woman attends the function, they don't want her there. But this is a man inviting you and the baby. Come for the family occasion. What I would have advised SOPHIA to do was to go. Try her possible best to go. But in the event that it is absolutely not possible because she has already booked something for that period, the approach should have been different. You don't have to bring lawyer into this conversation with daddy. You do not have to bring exhibits into this conversation. You don't even need to respond again via text message. What you're supposed to do is to call him. "Oh, daddy, thank you. Unfortunately, CCCO, I really, in fact, I would even tell the man that thing that has occupied me. Daddy, I'm so sorry. I would have loved to be there. But see, we have already booked our flights. We are going to Disney World. Or baby is going to the hospital or this." The man will feel happier. Don't you know that relationship is managed? If you want to do buzz buzz on every relationship you have, you will ruin everything. Those people that are advising you on social media, they will not be there for you when you're out on a limb. Now, daddy is inviting you for a family function and you are bringing Davido should go and do what he's supposed to do first. Is that the issue here? It's not better for you to at least attend the function first. Then when you see daddy face to face, in the mood of, everybody relating well, you can now chip it in. Daddy, see what's happening. David is not doing what he's supposed to do. Like a daughter. Not replying daddy's text that just going forward, give me ample notice of 2 months. Then tell Davido to do what he's supposed to do first. That was not the right time or place for this conversation. And any good wife, any good person that is married, that has a good relationship with their in-laws, would see the wrong in this message, especially the later part of this message. This is the daddy that was paying the child's school fees when the so-called Davido refused to. That means this man is showing care for you. You don't have to start saying, my lawyer will do this, my lawyer will write you. Where do you think you are? It went forward. Daddy responded, Sophie, he's not even calling her Sophia, Sophie. Pet name. I understand that you have made other holiday plans. That man is a calm and humble man. Trust me. Go and ask about other African daddies doing petty with baby mama. It's okay. Daddy said, I also agree that the notice was short. However, I must emphasize the fact that the best thing for a child whose parents are not together is to share custody of the child. David will continue to take care of Imade's school fees and lesson fees, pay 1 million monthly upkeep, pay her medical fees, contribute 5 million per annum towards accommodation, since you turned down an offer of an apartment in a gated and well-maintained condominium, and any other needs that may arise. Mary will take care of all these on behalf of David. I don't understand what you meant by as well as make everyone more comfortable for Imade to partake in future family activities. But in my own opinion, which is based on my experience as a parent, shared custody by both parents is the best for Imade. Shared custody during the school year as much as possible, especially on weekends and holidays, without any other preconditions. These are the preconditions that is the problem. Is the best for Imade. I wish you and Imade a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. My love always, Daddy. This is what Sophia responded. Happy New Year, sir. Okay, this man's message came on the 13th of December 2023. Sophia didn't respond until the 7th of January 2024. And she said, Happy New Year, sir. May this new year continue to bring us God's blessings and good tidings. Following your last message, sir, which was almost 1 month ago, she's just responding. My lawyers will send a response because what is stated in your message does not sufficiently cover Imade's needs. Whoever is advising Sophia, I don't want to use any words that will not be good, but those people are her enemies. This daddy is trying to carry you along, you and your baby, instead of it to penetrate daddy with loyalty and level-headedness and get what you want. You are following daddy with my lawyer will write you, my lawyer will write you. For Niger, if their delegates turn their back on Sophia and say, let us take this legally, any which way, do you think Sophia can stand their delegates in courts? It's just that these people are humble, that's the truth. Do you think Sophia can stand their delegates? But see, daddy is coming mellow. Love daddy, instead of you to follow to love your daughter. You are telling daddy, my lawyers will write you. It's okay. Continue now. Lawyer Okoya, you go court tire. She said, if you look at the documents sent to your lawyers stating Imade's needs, you'll find that they contain only Imade's needs and nothing more. She went further to say some things and she said, I truly respect and appreciate you stepping in to see that Imade is well taken care of regardless of her father's negligence, as he has voluntarily missed out on 2 Christmases and 1 birthday now. Can you see the expectation I'm talking about? Should Davido come? Yes. Should she constantly remain upset that he doesn't make it? No. Okay, let me just stop there. And then Sophia submitted these private messages to her lawyers to publish the private messages she had with Davido's father to be plastered all over social media. To me, these messages does not have any bearing with her counter affidavit. It doesn't prove anything. There is no substance in this message proving anything. But there she is, submitting the man's personal text messages to the public. Sophia is not in good terms with the man. And she's also pitching herself not to be in good terms with his family. She is playing a dangerous game. And we are trying to advise her that a wise person is not one that adopts a policy and applies it uniformly, is one who is sensitive to their environment. When you're in Rome, you act like the Romans, and when you're in Greece, you act like the Greeks. Take a look at this issue with Mohbad and Wunmi and all that. That almost the whole world was against that woman, including her father-in-law. Her husband was dead. She was all alone, out on a limb. Do you know what even has made that lady to be alive? Is the fact that some of that man's family still holding her. His mother is still standing by her. His brothers are still standing by her. Those people that will advise you, fuck it, damn it, damn his family, they will not be there when the chips are down. Those family members are important. When the relationship is good between you and that man, and when it is bad, you will need their support. So continue doing court, lawyer with the father. Just like Chioma Erisco, when that issue with Erisco came up and people were telling her, okay, babes, relax, apologize, let it go. Some others, like the people urging Sophia, were telling her, it is your right, it is your right. You have a right to review. You have a right to freedom of speech. She might have a right, but if you are intelligent, you would know when to soft pedal on your rights and when to use common sense. Now that she's in trouble, losing her baby in prison custody, going from one jail to another, court case to another, those people that were urging her, are they there with her? Sometimes you do not have to insist on what is perfectly right. As long as there is no direct risk to life, learn to compromise to manage relationships. Wisdom is knowing when to react and when to mellow. Take a break, analyze the situation, and make an informed decision. Another part in Sophia's counter affidavit that have gotten people reeling in surprise is some parts of her demands. Sophia has demanded that Davido pays $800 for nanny fees. $800 in Nigerian currency is over 1 million naira monthly in nanny fees for Imade, and that the 5 million naira that he is providing for rent for Imade is nothing, doesn't even scrape off the surface. That they live in a mansion in Banana Island and that their annual rent is 28 million naira, and the video should cover at least half of it. And I don't wish to bash Sophia. In fact, I feel very bad that so many people are hitting her, bashing her. But sis, why do you want a lifestyle that you cannot afford? I know that baby mama culture is now a source of income in many countries, but that culture has not been established well in Nigeria. Why do you want a lifestyle that you cannot afford from a pocket that you cannot control? If you could afford that lifestyle, perhaps you will not be perceived as a gold digger, because people will know that you can do it for yourself if the man fails to do it for you. But look at the rent receipts you provided. 1 year's rent was paid in 3 installments. You cannot afford that house. Just one child. You just have one child. Must you live in a mansion in Banana Island? What if that man dies tomorrow? What if he goes broke? What if he can't afford it? Won't you hang your coats where your hand can reach, just in case, for example, now that the man is misbehaving, so it will not choke you? I do hope, in Sophia's interest, that her supporters give her wise, candid, and practical emphasis on practical advice. Well, just as anticipated in my former video where I spoke about one day sooner than later, Davido would hands off of this child and say, take I dash you. Remember that part of the video? I keep saying this in my videos and I will keep insisting on it. Men cannot be as emotionally attached and connected to a child as the mother will be. So one day, after all these court battles and fights and back and forth, one day that man would give up and leave the child for you. And who will suffer? Maybe not you. Maybe you'll say you won't suffer, but the child will suffer. Because when 2 elephants fight, the grass suffers. You may come on social media and the baby is speaking well, fluent English, and everybody is hailing you. You are doing a great job with the child, but there is a vacuum in that child that the father is the only one that can feel. That big English and good schools and vacation to Disneyland will not fill. There is more that the child needs. She needs that validation from her father. There is no woman whose self-esteem and well-roundedness hits the roof as much as a woman who grew up with the validation of her father. Now, if the father is absent, if he chooses to be absent, or if his death is different, then the mother would brace up and say she had no choice. But if there is a choice, please do not let go of that opportunity, because you would end up hurting that child. Especially a child like Imade that had already grown up to have some kind of relationship with her father. It's not like she grew up and she doesn't know what father is. She already had a connection with that man. So she's filling the vacuum. You might not know. Children keep things inside. She's asking questions. Why doesn't my father want me? Why am I not seeing my father? Does it mean he doesn't love me? She might start dealing with abandonment issues. It will affect that baby. These battles would only hurt this precious angel of yours. And you end up rearing a child who would always seek the definition of what love is in the eyes of other men. A woman that would jump up and be excited at the first sound of I love you from a random man, because that word I love you, she hasn't heard it from the first man that she is supposed to hear it from, who is her father. Sophia, calm down. Great. Our prediction came sooner than even anticipated. Here is what Davido posted a few days ago. You're constantly bringing up the death of my child at any point you can, just to remind us of this tragedy that haunts us every day of our lives. Imade will grow up to see that I fought for her. As for now, you can have her. P.S. She won't be a child forever. Enjoy. Imade Aurora Adeleke, your father loves you. Sophia, you think you have won? It's alright. So what do you think about this decision? Do you think it was so premature for Davido to just give up on the child that he says he loves? Why not keep fighting for her? Do you support this decision to let go of everything and give Sophia the baby? Oh yeah, chop. When the baby grows up, she would come looking for me. Or do you think that he should have continued fighting for the baby that he claims he loves? I personally do not think that Davido should stop sending money to Sophia just because they haven't come to terms with the figure or the amount that both of them have agreed to. That money that he feels is enough, that 5 million or whatever million, he should keep sending it to their daughter. At least he has the mother's account number. Although some people say, oh, since Sophia does not want Davido in the baby's life, let her raise the child with her money. But no, I still believe that Davido should still send money for care, money for upkeep, money for maintenance to his daughter, even if it doesn't meet the figures that Sophia is demanding. He should not abandon the baby financially. Do drop all your thoughts about what we have discussed down in the comment section. If you have a word for Davido, do drop. If you have a word for Sophia, do drop as well. With this counter affidavit marks the beginning of a legal battle between Davido and Sophia for the custodianship of their baby. Let us keep our eyes on that case, and if anything comes up, be sure that I will let you know. What can we say? Let the best man or the best woman win. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, see my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.